discuss how the legislative powers between the Union and the states are distributed under the Constitution. What do you mean by 1. Union list, 2. State list and 3. Concurrent list? Ans. The distribution of powers is an essential feature of federalism. The object for which a federal state is formed involves a division of authority between the national government and the separate states. The Constitution of India makes twofold distribution of legislative powers. 1. With respect to territory. 2. With respect to subject matter. Territorial jurisdiction. Article 245, 1, provides that subject to the provisions of this Constitution, Parliament may make laws for the whole or any part of the territory of India. According to Clause 2 of Article 245, a law made by Parliament shall not be deemed to be invalid on the ground that it has extraterritorial operation, i.e., takes effect outside the territory of India. In H. Wadia v. Income Tax Commissioner, Bombay, AIR 1949 FC 18, the Supreme Court held, in the case of a sovereign legislature, question of extraterritoriality of any enactment can never be raised in the municipal court as a ground for challenging its validity. The legislature of a state may make laws for the whole or any part of the state. Article 245, 1. This means that state laws would be void if it has extraterritorial operation, i.e., takes effect outside the state. Hence, state law would be invalid if it has extraterritorial operation, i.e., takes effect outside the state. But there is exception to this general rule. A state law of extraterritorial operation will be valid if there is sufficient nexus between the object and the state. State of Bombay v. R.M.D.C. AIR 1957 SC 699. 2. Jurisdiction with respect to subject matter. A federal system postulates a distribution of powers between center and states. The nature of distribution varies with the local circumstances of each country. In America, Australia, Canada and other federal countries, the government powers are clearly demarcated by their constitutions. The American Constitution only enumerates the powers of the central government and leaves the residuary powers to the states. Australia follows the American pattern and enumerates only the powers of the central government. In Canada, there is double enumeration of federal and provincial, leaving the residue for the center. Canada opted for a strong center. The Indian Constitution has followed the Constitution of Canada, obviously option for a strong center. However, they added one list, the concurrent list. The present Constitution divides the powers between the Union and the states in three lists: the Union list, List I, the State list, List 2, and the concurrent list, List 3. The powers not enumerated in three lists, that is residuary powers, are entrusted to the center. 1. Union list. The Union list comprises subjects within the legislative competence of the Parliament. The State list, subjects within the legislative competence of the state. The concurrent list, subjects in respect of which both the Union and state have jurisdiction to legislate. The Union list includes 97 items including defense, foreign affairs, banking, currency, and coinage, etc. 2. State list. The State list includes 66 items including public order and police, local government, public health and sanitation, agriculture, forest, fisheries, education and state taxes, etc. The 42nd Amendment has taken out education from it and included it in concurrent list. Concurrent list. The concurrent list consists of 47 items such as criminal law and procedure, civil procedure, marriage, contracts, torts, trusts, welfare of labor, social insurance, economic and social planning. Where a law of the state is repugnant to a law of the union, the latter shall prevail. In respect of a subject, in concurrent list the state law may prevail notwithstanding repugnancy, if the state law reserved for the assent of the President and has received such assent. Residual powers. Parliament has exclusive power to legislate with respect to any matter not included in the concurrent or state list, Article 248. Such exclusive powers are called residuary powers. Entry 97 in the Union List also lays down that the Parliament has the exclusive powers to make laws with respect to any of the matters not stated in the three lists. Unlike the Constitution of India, the Constitution of the USA, Australia and Switzerland vest the residuary power not in the centre but in the states. In the state of Karnataka v. Union of India, AIR 1978 SC 68, the Supreme Court observed that if the subject of enquiries, the ministers in the state government, is not mentioned specifically either in any of the articles of the Constitution or in the legislative lists, it does not follow from it that legislation covering such enquiries is incompetent except by means of Constitution amendment. On the contrary, under Article 248 also Parliament has exclusive power to make law on any matter including levy of tax not enumerated in the state list or concurrent list.